Welcome to my 4th of July mini watercolor series. In today's tutorial, we're painting these hydrangeas in a glass vase with a cute tiny American flag. Let's get started. Grab a pencil and some watercolor paper, and we're going to start by drawing out our vase. Next, we're going to start on drawing the flowers. I mixed up a really light blue. Remember, you want to start lighter than darker, always with watercolor. And then I just did these messy circles, and I did 3 total. Here I just have a damp clean brush and I'm just going over the hydrangeas and just taking off some of that paint for some highlight. Then I mixed up some dark blue and I'm just separating the hydrangeas by putting this where there would naturally be a shadow and separating those hydrangeas into 3. Then I'm also going to put a little bit of shadow into the hydrangeas just for some dimension. Next I started on the vase by making a light gray. I just went around the vase and then added a couple shadows in. Then you'll paint your stems, and then after you paint your stems, when they're still wet, you want to take a little bit of that gray color and just swipe it across, and it gives this really cool bleeding effect. Then you can start to paint the little flowers on the hydrangeas. Remember to keep this light. We will add shadows in later, but I'm just doing 4 dots in a circle. I also changed the color some on some of the flowers just to add some dimension. Also added some of that darker blue color and added in some shadows. Next, I drew 2 leaves. Then I started back on the vase. I just went with a darker gray and added in more shadows. This part was a little tricky for me. I was adding and lifting and adding and lifting, and I did this multiple times. Next, I mixed up some navy and I did the centers of the flowers. I just did a small dot. I didn't do it on every flower. I just kind of did it randomly. I also added in a bunch more shadows with the darker blue, and then also added shadows to the leaves with a darker green. Then I got a pencil out and I drew the American flag. After you paint your flag, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow for another fun patriotic tutorial.